Hey guys, welcome back to the Confirm RM YouTube channel. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day getting ourselves back into another 2-minute technicals video looking at XRP. And we had two scenarios that happened during the week last week. We were expecting, if we were able to hold our 54.7, we were going to be seeing ourselves fly up there to around that 64-cent level. What's that 60? Yep, right about there. But unfortunately unable to hold it. Went back to support. We went back to around that 53.6 we were talking about, hitting on top of 50-day moving average, and actually briefly wicking at 53 almost on the dot. So that wasn't bad nonetheless. You can see here on the MACD, we got ourselves a nice volumetric, red to the downside here, bearish. But now we're starting to get that return of the bullish indicators here on the MACD. So it looks like we may have that, test of trying to get back up there. If we want to use the absolute high at an absolute low here, it looks like we just need to get ourselves back through 57, and we could see ourselves reach all the way up there to at least 62. So I would be saying that before we were to reach up here. But if we're able to get through 62, 64 is not far behind that. But as you can see, this is what we're going to use. You can see right now hitting that 55.8. Just a lot barrier between 55.8 here and 56.5. Everything kind of all here and contingent with each other. But it's just we're holding this longer term that we started here on Friday. It's been what was this 9 days of just keeping this upwards momentum. As you can see, it can come all the way back down 54.5 again, and it's still okay. If we were to do that tomorrow for Monday, which is almost like a 1.75% down, but we're still keeping the momentum, hitting on a 236, it would still be okay for seeing a latter half of the week growth and throwing it up there to that 57, by the end of the week. Definitely nothing crazy to note in that regard. So we're seeing ourselves up 2.41% today. Considering the day is going to be closing, let's see in how long. About an hour and 16 minutes. Is that what it says? Just about, yeah, hour and 16. But you can see a nice strong rebound. Get ourselves close above 54.7 again. We're going to be coming into that apex. If we want to go here to the 4 hour again, we could even. It's still going to be that same sort of ceiling. It's just going to be this upper hand. I mean, the latest we're going to get a move is by Thursday, and we would take it from the last time we smacked over here. You'd be getting up there to that 58, which is just retesting that region. We're able to get through that. 62 is on the table. So I'm just going to think, guys, going through this week, it's just going to be holding on to that 54.2, 54.7, just around that region. Obviously, we can come back and retest it for Monday, but later in the week, if we start to retest it, we're losing that steam, we're losing that momentum. But we want to turn that as a support now, so it's expected for it to come back, kind of wick through it a little bit, which is A-okay. So now the coming weeks, we're using it as like a bounce region to where we're going to go next. So that's A-okay with me. Just keeping my eye on that, and you see right there. And then if we were able to give ourselves the longest term, I believe this will probably bring us up to that 62 target. Let's see, about 60. But nonetheless, I'm not using the whole wicks. I'm sure if I were to use the whole wicks of everything, it'd be a lot more fruitful. But I'm going to say that first impulsive move up there to around that 57, 58, able to get through that 62. Then we got 64 respectively, just out there. Nonetheless, we'll see how we're holding on a daily. Nothing crazy at all. We're about to get the 20-day through the 100. We already got the 20-day through the 200. So, basically we have the last bullish cross here that needs to happen. So it looks like we might have an interesting November nonetheless, guys. Hope you guys are having a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. I appreciate every single one of you. Remember, those are the targets I'm looking at, the supports I'm looking at, the end goals of what I want to see happen. But nonetheless, hold on to that 54.7. We can go up there to that 64. It seems more likely than not at this point. But take that as you will. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. It's just my personal opinion. Just, a guy doing some TA in his spare time. Hope you guys are having a good one, and I'll see you in the next one.